Jerry.
You too, hello.
It's a mirage. Chips in newspaper in this house?
I like chips in newspaper.
Margo's out then.
Yeah. Music Society having another of its summit conferences.
Kissinger going?
Should be. Kind of you, Barbara?
Oh, this isn't kind. This is Swapsies. We get a jar of coffee for those.
Would you like some? Just about to have a cup myself.
Not out of our jar.
Instant all right?
Fine.
I'm worried about you, Jerry.
Why?
Well, chips in newspaper, instant coffee, you're going to the dogs.
Yes, it's the second time in the last 2 weeks you've come home early.
Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
Shell shock?
Promotion. Now it's official that old Sir is going to retire. I want his job.
I don't follow.
Well, we all know that Snetterton and myself are the front runners for the job, right?
Ah, and you're planning an assassination, bombing Snetterton's desk, but you're here with witnesses. Alibi, clever.
Shut up, Tom. I still don't see how you coming home early is going to put you a point up on Snetterton.
Well, Snetterton is making a great show of putting in extra hours. So I decided to prove that I didn't need extra hours.
Sort of reverse crawling.
Exactly.
And you've got such an honest face as well.
Well, at least it's all my own. There's a rumour, you know, that a few years ago Snetterton had a nose job because his original one made him look shifty.
Yeah, it makes the Borgias look like a really nice crowd, doesn't it?
High stakes, Tom.
Oh, yes, indeed. You're so right, yes. Sirdom is not to be sneered at. Of course, if I'd remained with the firm, I dare say I'd be up for the job myself.
If you think that, you're really up the creek.
Oh, whilst I think of it, has Margo kept any newspapers for us?
Yes, they're over there. You going into the waste paper business now?
No, they're for the pigs.
Bit young for that sort of reading, aren't they?
Bedding. We've run out of straws and we're using shredded newspaper.
Huh?
Yeah, you're not the only one with a business brain, you know.
Margo. In here, darling.
Oh. Evening, Jerry. Barbara, Tom.
Hello, Margo.
Hello, Margo.
Did you manage to dig up anything on Snetterton's nose?
Well, nothing concrete.
I thought you said it was plastic.
That's right, laugh. I know it's funny, but if I get the dirt on Snetterton's nose, could be my trump card.
This conversation is getting bizarre. Margo, would you like some coffee?
No, not instant, thank you, Barbara. You shouldn't worry, Jerry. I'm quite confident that you'll get the job.
Oh, why?
Because you're the better man.
Thank you, darling. Well, how did the Music Society meeting go?
I'd rather not talk about it, thank you. How I detest anarchy.
In the Music Society?
Yes. We met to decide on our next production, and I was outvoted.
That's democracy.
Not when a certain faction rides roughshod over artistic integrity. The Merry Widow is a fine show.
What does this other faction want to do?
Sweet Charity.
Well, that's a good show, too.
Yeah, at least it's got a bit more go to
It
it.
doesn't have more go to it at all. Sweet Charity is vulgar, debased, and thoroughly nasty.
Margo.
It is. How can it be anything else when the heroine is a dance hall hostess who is little more than a common tart?
Well, we saw the film. I thought it was rather touching. Granted, Charity had put it about a bit.
There you are. You see the coarseness that the very mention of the show engenders.
Look, you say that it's only a faction that wants to do this. Couldn't you rally the opposition?
No,
Why not?
because I'm the only one who opposed it.
Rather a big faction, then, isn't it?
The TUC is a big faction, and you know what I think of them.
Who's going to play Charity then, Margo?
Yeah, they want me to, of course. I thought you'd find that funny.
I think you should, darling. After all, a lead's a lead.
Yes, you'd be terrific. Anyway, you're the only soprano they've got with a figure to play a girl like that.
I don't want to play a girl like that.
It's only pretend.
It's smut.
Well, then clean it up a bit.
How?
Well, let's see. Now, Charity works in a dance hall, doesn't she?
A so-called dance hall, yes.
All right, so what about making her a ballroom dancing teacher?
Go on.
Well, blimey, that's wholesome enough, isn't it?
Yes, but she's ashamed of what she does in the original. That's why she tells the chap that she works in a bank.
Yeah. Would she be ashamed that the dancing school charged enormous prices, you know? Instead of confessing that she put it about a bit. Sorry, Margo. She could just confess that she had a mild flirtation with a torrid tango teacher.
And then the chap forgives her and they tango off into the sunset.
Yeah, to start a new life as missionaries in New Guinea.
You're making fun, aren't you?
A little bit.
Well, don't you think you're taking it a little bit seriously?
No, I don't.
What was that vote?
68-1. I do wonder, though, whether some judicious pruning might not erase the more unwholesome aspects of the show.
Margo, if you take out the unwholesome aspects, you haven't got a show.
Anyway, can you do that sort of thing? I mean, might not the people who wrote it have something to say?
Yeah, Neil Simon wrote the film, didn't he?
I didn't know you were a film buff.
No, I enjoyed it and just happened to notice the credits.
You didn't happen to notice the credits because Shirley MacLaine was flashing her legs all through them, did you?
That may have had something to do with it, yeah.
I'm a leg man myself. I remember Sid Charisse.
I'm going to start dinner now.
Yes, Margaret.
Yes, and we've got the pigs to clean out. Come on, leg fancier.
All right. You could play Sweet Charity enough. You've got the wiggle for it.
Might have to if Margo won't.
Well, you can see her problem, can't you? What would the neighbours say? What would Mrs. Weaver say?
Not much. She's left.
Has she? That was quick. When?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to be quiet. Lenin, don't be disgusting. I say, the oil tank for her central heating is still half full. There must be 200 gallons or so still in there.
Hey, big spender!
What?
Spend a little time with me! Lucky everyone takes the posh papers round here. They're so much bigger than the ones that sell more copies.
Yeah.
Mind you, we'll be able to get some straw when we sell our next pig.
Yeah.
Won't be for some time yet, though.
No.
In the meantime, I've just torn the French ambassador in half.
No.